Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here as the Shadowed City brings to you the first episode of Anarchy Archives. I am very excited for this, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you all are as well. I hope you have a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. I'm very excited to see where this goes. This is brought to you by SPW and the Shadowed City. And we will have Mr. Slater on here to join us, talk about a few things. Going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. Also, to give you an update on the Shadowed City YouTube page. We have, so far, 16 episodes of IWA War Room. We have Breaking Kayfabe has 6 videos. Crashing Out has 6 videos. Anarchy Archives debuts today. Shadows Within number is still unknown at the moment because I never kept track, but I will get that down eventually. But here we are with the co-host of mine, Mr. Logan Slater.
Hi, you need to change the title of this live.
Why?
It came up as a different title on my end, I think.
What did it come up as?
Shadows Within something?
That's what it says it shouldn't have, and plus when it goes up on YouTube, it'll be under a different name, so I really don't see the difference.
You're talking the beautiful Anarchy Archives, right?
That's what it said. That's what it should have said. I don't know what yours is saying.
I don't know. I think Facebook is being dumb today. It's not letting me
Most
like stuff.
likely. Most likely.
I mean, I was able to post stuff. That's about it, but I can't like anything, and it acts like I never saw messages when I did, and it's just being dumb. How are you, man?
Well, not too bad. Very excited for this wonderful debut of Anarchy Archives. And
I
we've had
saved
many
this.
shows here on the Shadows Within, aka the Shadowed City, and we are brought to you with more.
Yes, I saved this for this occasion, by the way. I'm already up there, like, on cloud 612, but
Let's get you up
this,
to 700.
I don't even remember what number I fucking said, but here.
You just said 612.
And that's why you're here, so I can remember shit.
I got you, fam. Now, we got to start off hot and heavy here with what we brought the show about before. So, we came up with the idea, like, I would say within a few weeks after we talked. I think actually the first time, like, it was always, like, talked about thing about SPW getting, like, its own show brought to you by the Shadowed City.
Yeah. I think it was the first interview we did, which was for, I think, High Times 2, right?
Yes, because
Hmm.
there was a lot going on at that period. Beautiful, awesome period, too.
Oh my God, what a fucking show that was, dude. I don't think there was a show that CZW did. I literally coined the term "a night of main events." That's literally what it was. It was amazing. Um, I don't. Where were we? Oh, let me tell a story, man. So, upon booking that, we wanted to go to Colorado. It's fucking legal, and what better to have an event called High Times 2 in a legal state, and so we can't get yelled at for smoking in the building. Um, so we get this one arena, and stupidly, I forgot to look at it, and I'm about to put out a post. This is where we're going to be. And I took a look at the picture of the arena before we chose the Roxy. And I just looked at it, and I was like, bro, I looked at Rage, I said, bro, this is a fucking horse barn. I'm like, this is literally a horse arena, bro. Like, no, we are not going to have a spot anywhere in any of these matches where somebody gets pile drived into a pile of horse dung.
Damn
Not
it.
happening. And he's like, oh, okay, let's look somewhere else. I'm like, I mean, maybe for like a carnival event, maybe bring a few horses in. A horse of a different color, you know. Um, Harley, Joseph, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. This is the so yeah, we almost had High Times 2 in a horse arena. But yeah, we've been talking about that for quite some time, and there's a lot of history surrounding back SPW, and even though it's been around a year, a lot of us in the company have a big backstory in this sport, and you might see some of them up here. You might see you might get Nate Slater up here one day. You might get Mitchy Blaze up here one day. Oh my God, you're gonna get a promo fest if he comes up here.
I have no doubt whatsoever. I know you said you'd be talking to some of them about coming on here. It'd be such an honor to talk with them. Huge honor.
Brian, Brian White, maybe. There's a big backstory. Zeus.
The Carolina Cracker is Brian, yeah?
Yeah, you might get Zeus up here because, oh my God.
Damian Zeus Miller?
Yeah, that man, that episode might be the last episode we do because this might get canceled. I'll tell you
Hey
that.
man, we haven't been canceled yet on any of the other shows, so let's just hope it doesn't happen to this one, right?
We'll see. We'll see.
And within the 1 year history of SPW, it's already made big waves, like all around, with how much it's expanded per se within that 1 year.
You're gonna get never like breaking announcements on this show, and I'm gonna give you one now. It's definitely gonna be expanding. By January. Well, it's going to be announced in December, but we got something big planned, and in January you're going to see a big change in SWN, and it's going to stay the same, but we're expanding. You know, we're making
You guys
something
got to
come to life.
expand the network.
hmm We're going to make something come to life. You'll see it. It's going to be fun.
I am very excited to see where it goes and how SPW thrives. And we also talked about an SPW crossover.
Yeah, that's coming up in September. There is, for a while I thought, I thought IWA was not going to be able to be there, but I think everything's still set in stone. Three companies under one roof promoting the show. It's a foreign concept, right?
Yeah?
Mm. So I'm hearing like eight IWA athletes are stepping up to the plate. Can't wait to see who they are. Um, there's a lot of RCL talent coming through the door. You're going to see some on our next show, Violence No Matter What. Announcements will be forthcoming. I do promise that for the show, and it's still set to be on August 24th. We will let you know if the date changes before we drop the announcements. But right now, it's set for August 24th in Milwaukee at the. Oh my God, we just wrote it down. I can't leave to tell you. It's in my notes though. I don't want to leave because it'll fuck up the live. But I believe it's for, for something. It's in Milwaukee. It's something Forum. It's a very nice fucking venue, and we plan to destroy it.
Go to somewhere just to destroy it. Let's go, man. All for one for all.
Right? So that should be fun. But actually, I've been told we've decided on a location or a city that we're going to have this crossover event, which we are going to be calling All American Massacre. You just heard it here.
Ooh.
And it's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be great to see. I can't wait to see what IWA talent shows up and represents. And I was told that you'll not just be having IWA versus SPW per se, you'll also have them be featured?
They will be like there will be you'll see SPW versus RCL, RCL versus IWA, SPW, IWA,
It's
IWA,
going to be a
IWA.
mix-up of all fights.
Yeah, we're hopefully under the format we hope to have what happen. We're not trying to. I mean, yes, there's three companies, but
This
what if
almost
there's somebody
reminds me of
coming
what
on?
TNA would do with the World Cup. I liked how they did their World Cup where they would have the random teams face each other. Like that.
Something like that, maybe. We'll see.
Like with
I,
how you guys are having separate matches, like RCL versus IWA, IWA versus SPW. That's what I mean. That's what they would do. They would switch up like the teams, being like this team member versus this team member, this tag match here. This, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I know damn well that you're going to see a three-way ladder match for the SPW World Tag Team titles.
Wow, I
Whoever
would
whoever
love
our
to see
champions
that.
are, whoever our champions are in August at the end of that show, albeit as we've seen at the World Is Yours, albeit the Syndicate or Monsters Among You, they will go on and face a team from RCL and a team from IWA.
That will be cool to see.
So something like that. We will surely find out.
Most indeed, most indeed. And without your company's history, like throughout your company's history, you've had, like we've talked about a little bit, your titles. Like you had the world title, you have the Mayhem World Championship, two different
Now, I
titles,
think that's the only
but they're
belt you
both
need
world
to
titles.
talk about. I think the World Mayhem Championship is the only one you need to talk about. Because the World Mayhem Championship is what SPW, Syndicate Pro Wrestling, is all about. And I have made it the most talked about and the most prestigious belt in the game today by
Not trying to
defeating.
downplay you, but I also would like to know about the other belts, not just
Okay, we will get to that. We will
that.
definitely get to
Yours
that.
should be. What if it's the best for last? Then, in your case, what if we save that one for the grand finale? Unless you want one
Okay,
of the
let's
other
move it
ones to
down
be
the
the best for
line
last.
because
But however
you
you
know
see
what?
it.
You had to stop me. You had to stop me. I was going to go on a tirade. Let's save the best for last. Which one was first? The World Heavyweight?
What did it? Well, like I want to like wait to save those. I want to start from like the lower card titles to the top. If that makes sense.
Oh, you want to climb the ladder?
Yes.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
give us like the first belt that you would see that would start us off in the list.
Well, it's no disrespect to the belt by any means,
Any means,
right?
yes. Yeah.
So we're going to start with the tags.
Okay. I love that. Tags are fun.
Fucking why? Because my boys hold them.
And
Damian
are they the
Miller,
only ones to have held them in the company's history?
negative. The first ever championship match, World Tag Team Championship match that we had. Oh, I just looked at the graphics the other day. It was kind of a time point. I have like 2,000 fucking images in my phone, and about 75% of them are SPW or SWN. Um, I was scrolling through, and I just happened to see that match, and it was supposed to be a three-way, but the Monties didn't show up, so I think it wound up being Crystal Meth and Peace, Love, and Death match at Bonded by Blood in August 25th of last year. Kind of ironic. Our August show was the day before Bonded, is now the day before Bonded by Blood.
Hell yeah.
Um, so yeah, we had that match. It was an unbelievable match. A lot of fans were going in thinking Peace, Love, and Death match were taking it, but um, I think it was a good thing that Crystal Meth had won due to the fact like they got over. People loved them. I mean, they kept coming out to the entrance doing this shit, trying to what up, please, what up, please.
Welcome, Mr.
Um,
Mighty.
but they're doing this on their way out, so they're trying to get the crowd going, and that's one way to connect with the crowd. Unlike the backseat boys who fucking try to, impose their manliness on the women in the crowd. Fuck them.
Oh. So they're womanizers.
They're just like the backseat boys of the day, Trent Acid and Johnny Cashmere.
Hmm. See what you mean.
Like they were, their influence and their attitude rubbed off on them. I mean, rest in peace, Trent. But Johnny Cashmere taught him exactly how to be. They're doing a good job, though. I'll give them that.
And with this tag history throughout the tag titles, was there
Now,
ever a tag title match that caught your eye more than the others, even if it's with your boys, the Syndicate?
one of them recently. I have two, but one of them recently was with the Syndicate, and it was against the Kogars at Little Psycho's Madhouse.
That was a
Was
great matchup.
unbelievable. And I heard like Otis was like, "All right, yeah, they whooped our fucking ass. Props to them, you know." Um, but Otis has bigger fish to fry. Let's put it that way. Um, but one before that, I would say one that gets slept on is that Great Southern Trendkill, the Lost Souls, the Syndicate, and the Montes for the tag belts. Like the Lost Souls had just won the night before. They beat the Backseat Boys for them. So there's a little history right there that the Lost Souls and the new Backseats have held our gold. Um,
The Lost Souls seem to have dealt with different groups over their time.
yeah, let's talk about that one. That was a fucking banger. That All Out War. That was some cinematic bloodshed. If you want to if you want to get real.
I know at the first night, Nomad picked up the tag match victory, but he got pinned the next night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, maybe he was injured, but he still wanted to do the match anyway. Because as far as I know,
Was
I don't.
anybody injured going in? Can you actually clarify that? Were people injured going into the next night?
My neck was hurting, but that was about it.
Nobody else was severely injured where they couldn't compete or were about to be to breaking point?
Matt Tremont was.
Oh,
Matt Tremont had a concussion, and it was, you know, even though we are an underground promotion and an outlaw promotion, we still had to deal with like medical protocols, and we didn't know if it was gonna clear up by then or not, so we had to replace Matt Tremont against Danny DeMonto. And yes, Danny DeMonto was a little roughed up going up against the impromptu Bocce Boys Wrestling Hammer Hardcore Champion and Ian 30.
was a hell of a show though, Cycle's Madhouse.
Oh my
And
God.
then it had led to the second night, which was just as spectacular.
We didn't let off the gas. We don't. We can't, you know?
Yeah. Two back-to-back shows, I would imagine.
You know, there's with double headers like we're having with SummerSlam and, you know, ICW does. Sometimes one card delivers in a different way, but you may not like it as much as the first night, if you catch my drift.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like, I'll give you this. I will admit that our Chicago doubleheader, same location, but it delivered in a different way. Well, I think St. Patrick's Day Massacre stood above Great Southern Trendkill.
Okay.
And it happens. It happens in any company. But some people are, you know, promoters are don't let their egos see it. They just want to, you know, stay on top. No mistakes. But if you actually sit back and watch your stuff and like, oh, I can rectify this later on down the road. You know, try to make a mistake into something beautiful. Be creative with it.
You are the champion of your company, but I feel like you tell a story when you go to the ring. Like you even tell it in those promos that you do. That I notice when you do promo.
Mm, yeah.
I've seen you call out like when we were on Hit a Fucking Laugh a few times, man. calling out your opponents. Fuck.
I was ready to promo on you just a few minutes ago, but you were like, let's talk about something else first.
Well, yeah, I
Um,
want us to start like no offense to the tag belts, like you said, no downgrade to them, but I want to work our way up to the top. You know, like at least pick a men's world title and the top women's title being the last two per se. You know,
something like that. What up, cat?
but
Um,
however you want to do it, like whatever belt's next, like you pick.
so we're still on the tags, right? So I want another match I remember being Crystal Meth versus the Family on Carnage TV. That one gets slept on because Carnage TV doesn't really have a didn't have really much of a staying time, if you will, but it did,
A
help build some of
staying
our.
time? What do you mean?
It appears and disappears, and so far it is not around, and for good reason. Um, you know, nothing bad or anything, but it just I think our way that we've been doing it for so long is different than what most companies do, and we would like to keep our uniqueness. If Carnage TV is needed, then it will come back. I would love to see it come back. Maybe next year we'll see. We got
But
a
as you were
lot
saying
of
about them
things
tag
coming.
titles,
Anyway, the tag titles. Let's see. You had Crystal Meth. They were one of the longest reigning tag team champions in the company's history.
still the longest reigning.
I'm going to say that the Syndicate may have tied it at Little Psycho's Madhouse and beat it.
So what is the record officially then? Like,
I just forgot.
is it like a couple months, maybe a
Oh
year?
no. So let's see when the Syndicate won those. Um, they won those on an episode of Carnage TV in either late March, early April. Here we are in August, right? I hope.
We're
Or in
in
August.
August, yeah.
So, they have beaten them. Yeah, so 5 months is the record, and the Syndicate have that.
Okay.
Um, the the Lost Souls had them for almost 2 months. It was around a month and a half. Um, the Backseats had them for 2 months. I feel like there was another fucking team that won. I could be wrong, but currently, yeah, the Syndicate have. Well, their biggest threat is coming up with Monsters Among You, Nate Slater and Tom fucking Koo. Those are
Two
some beefy
monstrous
motherfuckers.
individuals. Monstrous.
Yes, and they hold tag gold down here. Again, I don't remember what company they hold them for, but Nate Slater, a former TASW heavyweight champion. Is that Thunder? Oh, hell no.
Hmm?
I heard Thunder go. Yeah, there's Thunder. I think it's about to fucking storm here, so I'm like, oh, hell no.
Nah.
Um, so yeah, the Crystal Meth, then the Backseats, the Lost Souls, and the Syndicate. We have 4 tag team champions.
And with more to come, guaranteed, if the syndicate doesn't hold those titles until the company's end.
Yeah. Do you see the company ending?
No.
Hmm. I
I
don't
was just
either.
saying, like in a theoretical
I don't
term.
either. We're on year 2, man.
Yeah, I was just saying in a theoretical term.
Nah, they got a death grip on them, and if that's the case, that's the case.
Hey, I mean, look at freaking Fabulous Moolah holding down the 15-year women's championship.
Let's look at our national gold, though. The SPW National Championship. Let's take a look at that. That's got to be heavy on the mind of Brandon Walker, eh? Or not Brandon Walker, fucking Eddie Walker, sorry.
Why would it be on his mind when he's in the tag scene?
Because he actually is undefeated in singles.
He earned it in singles. What?
He's undefeated in singles competition.
Huh. Interesting.
Very interesting, right? I mean, I know Nomad probably wants a piece of it, but he can wait. But the national belt
I
currently
mean,
held by
was
whom?
it Nomad earned a shot at something?
Probably I believe he might be in line for a number one contenders match with Eddie Walker.
If that's how you book it, you're the boss.
I mean, but anyway, the national belt currently held by none other than the ringleader of, what is it, Venom Club, DJ Frost.
How long have you held that?
Ooh. I love the way he won it, and he's the only two-time national champion.
How long
You
have you
know?
held it, though, between those two periods?
So he didn't, I'm going to tell you this, he didn't lose it for very long. He won it back 24 hours later, but I will still
So he
credit.
literally lost it a day.
Basically, yes.
Basically or literally?
And literally, he only lost it a day.
Okay. So literally next day you had a show, he got a rematch.
Yeah. Um,
Interesting.
yeah, it was a hell of a ladder match, too. But,
How did
again,
he earn this rematch? Because I noticed some guys didn't get rematches on the last shows we had. So how does these rematches work?
what are you talking about?
So you said he had a rematch, but where did the rematch clause come in? But I haven't seen any rematches from the last shows either.
Look at The World Is Yours, too, the main event. Rob Anderson exacted his rematch clause and won the son of a bitch, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was a triple threat.
Yeah, but
And
he
he
was
cashed
wise.
in. That's kind of different when you have a
Well,
rematch.
not cashed in, but he used it.
But that's different when you have a rematch granted, Logan.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you. If you don't know, you could say that.
So the reason Twan, our first ever national champion, hasn't gotten a rematch is because he doesn't want one.
Okay.
He wants to move up to the main event, and
Okay.
to be fair, his last few performances have proven so.
Okay. Well said.
Uh, who the fuck else? Alex Knight did get a rematch at High Times 2 in a fatal four-way elimination match.
Alex and I also had himself a singles match as well.
Yes, that's actually where CJ Frost initially won the belt at Great Southern Trendkill in March.
Okay.
So he is technically, if you're not counting that 24-hour loss, he has had it since March and has to be the longest reigning.
How much champions have you had?
Four, if you're counting Isaac Angel for 24 hours.
Why do you say if you're counting?
Well, I mean, you know how house shows don't look at Owen Hart. He won the world belt on a house show, but they reversed the decision and kept it on whoever was champion before.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to have their world title be changed on a fucking house show.
Yeah. So because we had the rematch literally the next day and credited Isaac Angel as the champion, he would count. Yeah, you're right. I see where you're headed. You're right. So we've
So,
had four.
okay.
We've had four because each and every, well, a good chunk, two of them have held it for a long period of time. Because Twan held it from October to February. Alex Knight beat him at Tournament of Mayhem. And then he lost it a month or so, but y'all didn't see the show until April. So he lost it in March. So he had it for a month to DJ Frost, and he's had it pretty much ever since. The only two-time champion.
And that very well could change with an opposition coming up for him as well, I would assume.
Yeah, but we're waiting to hear from him.
Oh, special surprise, special surprise.
We're
We
waiting to
love it.
hear from him. It's Like very personal between Anna Y and Frost at this point.
And you feel like that needs to culminate.
Potentially. I'm gonna take all these glasses because it got dark as fuck in this motherfucker, didn't it?
I mean, sometimes that shit happens to the best of
Oh!
us.
Oh! And it's fucking raining. I called it. Alright, we're gonna be on here for 3 hours because I ain't walking in that shit.
Well, speaking of the devil, here's Mr.
Hey,
Frost right
CJ
here.
Frost! Wow, we were just talking about the longest reigning national champion in our company's history.
And speaking of that, when we go to belts, we just talked about the tag titles and the national championship. What else you got?
Talk about that women's gold, huh?
Okay. What spawned? Was this always a company that was exclusive to men or women, or was there a point where you needed to wait?
When did we crown the women's championship? In January.
Oh, beginning of the
So
year.
yeah, so
This year.
the idea of building the 6 woman ladder match for January spawned at Project X when we did uh 3 triple threats, and the person who got pinned was eliminated, and the winner and the person who didn't get pinned advanced to the ladder match. They would get a second chance.
I think
So
Kaiba might be eyeing that title because what Mr. Frost said, and I plan on adding to my collection. Well, we are planning on adding to our collection.
yeah, I mean, I don't think you want to hold the women's belt unless you're trying to go the Santino route.
Tito Morella.
But yeah,
Oh,
minus the Scorpion.
so where he did the honky meter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, the first women's champion was, um, oh, good lord, it was Maggie Morgan. Maggie
Repeat?
Morgan. Yeah, Maggie
Oh,
Morgan fought her fucking heart out in that match and won the son of a bitch. Like, kind of sneakily climbed to the ladder, and it was too little, too late, and she has the gold. She had it for a
and
hot minute, but there's a little pattern with Maggie Morgan, and I don't know if it's, a mental or a psychological thing, but
what is
anytime,
this pattern you have noticed?
I don't know if it's a psychological thing, physical, whatever, but she always comes up short against Brittany Black.
Always. Never
When
a
they
chance that
first
he ever
fought,
beat her.
when they first fought at High Times One, it was an interpromotional match. I can't remember the promotion now. Um, ERPW or something like that. Um, and it was Brittany Black and her, and she lost at that match. When they fought each other at St. Patrick's Day Massacre, she lost that match, and she hasn't been seen since until now.
Well, times change and things change over time, and you've had an expansion of women on your roster.
Good Lord, Angel Metro.
Ah, Miss Angel Metro also teams up with Kylie Crow and another lady at sometimes.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, you know who I'm
Uh,
talking about.
yeah. Right now, she still has little Psycho hot on her trail. I gotta
Oh.
get that situation nipped in the bud, and hopefully it'll be at the show. We'll see. As I said, announcements are coming. Just stay tuned, folks.
Do
We've
you
had a
have a
lot
date
going on.
for when we should stay tuned for the next show in general? If it's like a show for us for Carnes TV or
Well, we're going to be announcing what the vibe is going to be, if you will. Obviously, you hear violence no matter what. You're thinking hardcore, underground, hardcore wrestling.
yeah,
So that'll be coming. Oh God, give us a couple days.
give it a couple days. Okay.
Yeah, I can't give you definitive answers. We have a lot going on in our personal lives, as you can. I mean, this is not a personal thing, but it's fucking raining, and it's still sun shining out.
Awesome.
Um, so where were we at? Women's
We were at
championship.
that women's championship.
So on Carnage TV, Brittany Black lost the belt to Raven Grimm. Not a lot of people know that, due to the fact that when it came time to defend it, she was training, she was working out to get ready for the match, and she injured her back and was unable to defend the belt. And I keep it old school. If you can't defend it and it looks like you're going to be out for a while, we will have to vacate the gold. And it looked like she hasn't returned to SPW yet, so
Do you think that she'll ever return?
I hope so. I was ready to see what she was going to do with the women's belt. You know,
Well, there's a whole year. There's more years to go for you in SPW and everybody else.
yeah. So anyone can walk through that door. Then we had a fatal four-way at High Times 2. It was a ladder match. Fatal four-ways, and you're going to probably see it at High Times 3 as well, are a staple for the High Times shows.
Gotta have at least one ladder match to set the tone.
Well, I'm talking fatal four-ways. We always have two of them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's running its fucking ass off. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to be stuck here
Welcome,
forever.
Kayla.
Then, Brittany Black won it back there, even though I thought for a moment we were going to see Brooklyn Bell win it. So we've only had we've had three champions.
Well, I can't wait to see where it goes. And Mr. Davis is a fan of ladder matches, as you can see right there, but I also know him to be
Oh, good
very
lord.
specialist in submissions.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to close this door. I'll be right there. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, you heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. He shall be right back.
Wow. That was a lot. Back. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. It's a little dark. It is storming here, and if I lose signal, I apologize.
There's no judgment here. You can always rejoin back in unless I need to resend you an invite. We can do whichever works.
Yeah.
This
Okay. I think
is Anarchy Archives, and I have to make one little announcement through this before. You know what? I'll wait until after the video. I'll announce it after the video. I'm excited for this.
No, go ahead and do it now.
No. After we're done talking about all this, you'll see. You'll see why I did.
Okay, you're scaring the shit out of me.
You're welcome.
So what are we on now?
Well, we were after the women's belt. What would be after the women's?
Well, again, and not in any disregard or significance.
We're not disregarding any of the belts. This is just an order that you see.
World heavyweight.
Okay.
Oh man, that was the first belt we introduced, and it's been beautiful ever since. The leather isn't cracked. We take care of our belts. We're very detailed with our belts. Like, you see an SPW belt without side plates, it looks like a ugly redheaded stepchild. The world heavyweight was crowned on July 14th, 2020 fucking 4 in a 10-man hardcore gauntlet, which is, again, a tradition you will see at the World is Yours events. But Haku Kushido pulled off an upset, in my opinion. A lot of people were telling me that Matt Tremont was going to walk out the champ. Like, the Bulldozer was the fan favorite. We were wrong. And, yeah, he wound up holding it until High Times 2 and lost it to Adrian Knight. You've heard of him. The El Presidente of the Lost Souls.
Yes, I know of Adrian from what Eddie has told me, but Eddie doesn't really like to express his issues because he doesn't really whine and complain about them. He gets back up and gets ready for another fight.
Yeah, and that's what I like to see in SPW athletes, fighters, if you will.
I mean, I don't think I've heard of anybody complain out of SPW that I know of, unless you know the story.
Well, that's another episode. We've had a couple.
Oh, like never come back at all?
So one recent, but one about a year ago.
Oh.
Releases happen.
Oh, so he was released. Like he didn't just get like he was just
Well,
gone for some unknown reason.
the recent one, no. But the one before, to be fair, we just stopped calling it because we were no longer interested.
Mm.
That sounds, sounds like an asshole move, but we just weren't interested.
No, that's understandable.
But there has been a few, and I'm not listing them off, but 7 people have been released recently.
Damn, you're pulling a WWE on us. No, just kidding.
Inactive.
Ah, you know, just like this man that popped up in the live here, he tries to tell it every single time. Like, there'll be people that show support for other people's shows, but
Mhm.
then they'll like not support those that are like asking them where they're at. They'll say, "Oh, I'm busy." Then they'll be at another show. Be real about it, man. Don't lie about it.
Right, right.
Just keep it 100.
So
You don't need to lie. Like, why just
Adrian
lie about
Knight,
something so little?
there's a little history in the world title.
Yeah.
So Adrian Knight we were supposed to have a show in December, but it never happened. Uh, Pulling the curtain back, my system fucking died.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so I couldn't do shit, and that's where the first incarnation of Carnage TV came to be because my buddy had the entire roster on his system. So always
Was a win-win.
as Triple H says, there's always a plan B.
Indeed.
So that happened, and then when the Welcome to the Strange happened, we had a match between Adrian Knight and the underdog hero Jay Smoke. It was a hell of a match, great ass match, but if I'm not mistaken, he got injured as well in a match in another promotion, so he couldn't defend it at Tournament of Mayhem. I had a fatal 4-way match, and Rob Anderson won it. Until High Times 2, then Jack Graves, and then Rob just beat him recently. So we've had
Okay.
I'm gonna say 5. 5. Because Rob Anderson is the only 2-time world heavyweight champion in our company's history. And
Incredible,
from what I'm
incredible.
hearing, there is going to be a very, very violent match for Rob Anderson at Violence No Matter What on August 24th.
I have no doubt there, and I would imagine most of your champions, most of the time, go through a violent stipulation through SPW at some point or another, especially in a title reign.
I think the story that he is involved in deserves this very violent situation as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now
So,
I think we're on to the big kahula, right?
oh yes. Excuse me while I whip this out.
In victory.
Man, since since Great Southern Trendkill, I have been the face of deathmatch wrestling in SPW. I am what
Hmm?
deathmatch wrestling is supposed to be, and you're supposed to tell a story and storytelling seems to be a lost art within it. People forget how to wrestle in deathmatch wrestling. And every person I have fought, whether it be Danny DeMonto, whether it be Draven, whether it be fucking Tommy Trainwreck, who I owe him one, by the way, the fucking Zeus himself, when I beat him, there was a story every fucking time, Larry. I am bringing storytelling back to deathmatch wrestling, being the SPW World Mayhem Champion. There's only been 2 champions. And I will be the forever champ. But now this is where we go into a backstory. Get your notepad out, Mr. Detective Man. This is not the first incarnation. This is just a facelift, if you will. It was once known as the Extreme Underground title, where, let's peel back the fucking curtain massively, but one of the final participants got stuck at the top of the Hell in a Cell, and he was glitching like he was having a seizure throughout the entire match.
Damn.
Yep. And commentary, given the fact he was like ADD, couldn't help but notice the fucking Asian tweaking and twanking on top of the cell.
Jeez.
He was an Asian man. He was an Asian man. But that incarnation failed.
I mean, even if he's Asian or not, Asians are crazy.
Yes, he is, man. The man fucking was dancing to to the ring, man, like Disco Inferno.
Oh boy. Oh
like,
boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy.
Norman Smiley was better.
Yeah, I love Norman.
Yeah.
So, and then before that, it was in a company called IXW in North Carolina.
Ooh.
Me and Zeus have fought over it. You know, a Brain Damage fought for it. Fremont, but Zeus held that motherfucker for 10 years, and I wanted to keep that lineage going. But I needed to be the one to end it, given mine and Zeus's history. I knew I had to be the one. Because he's my brother, and what a fight, a main event between 2 brothers like Kane and Undertaker, Ian and Axel Rotten, even though they really weren't brothers, but you get the storyline arc.
No. I get what you're saying.
Matt and Jeff Hardy, my God, dude, they're just so personal, and they hit harder, you know.
They really do at times, especially when you see actual blood facing, whole new different ball game like Bret Hart, Owen Hart, one of the greatest rivalries. Owen Hart was, in my opinion, the most underrated.
And he was the best fucking Hart.
Exactly.
Owen Hart, man.
The King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
The true king, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Brett, I love you, man, but you need to shut the hell up.
Brett was the world champion, and he had incredible ability and agility. There is no doubt. Owen Hart, though, could have been the world champion. Could have, but he wasn't.
As I told you, he won it on a house show, so I still credit that, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only been 2, but there has been many more. Madman Pondo has held it before. Thumbtack Jack, you remember him?
The international German deathmatch star that had the infamous match with Nick Gage.
Oh my God. He is so
you know what I'm talking about when he got thrown out the ring?
Yep.
And he died for, I think it was 7 minutes, right? 5 or 7?
You were right around the area with 7. I can't remember right now.
Okay.
But yeah, he's easy to work with. We fought over that IXW belt.
Incredible. I would have. If you could find me the footage, if I could look for that, that's awesome.
Did I say peel back the curtain?
I love that.
If I can find anything, I think I should. There's old archives somewhere, but it
Do
was
you think they're just up
what
on your YouTube page, or are they off that?
old YouTube page. I gotta remember where it's at.
Understood. And this
Yeah.
company that you were just talking, it doesn't run no more.
No, the fucking promoter. So he kind of panicked, and that's part of mine and Zeus's storyline. In 2019, I broke Zeus's back, but I didn't beat him for the belt.
You
2 months
never beat
later,
him for the belt, but you rubbed his back.
I broke his fucking back in a fucking ultraviolet ladder match. And
So old history renewed.
yeah, and I didn't get the job done. I felt like I didn't get the job done, and he snaked his way to victory because the promoter told the ref throw out the act, but he retains the belt. And because he couldn't defend it, to be fair, Zeus was the draw of IXW. Because he couldn't defend the belt, the promoter lost money, and the company closed down.
I get that.
Yep. But he still had the belt, and we took it to a belt maker. When it was the Extreme Underground at the time, we took it to a belt maker, aka our boy Damian Rage, and he gave us this new and improved one, and it's gorgeous.
Incredible. I love that. I love that.
And with the match between me and Zeus, we wanted to show it. We wanted to epitomize what deathmatch wrestling is going to be in the future here in Syndicate Pro, and what professional wrestling. We're not just deathmatch, you know that.
You guys are also known for doing other matches, but you guys are deathmatch oriented, most definitely.
Oh yeah, I'm still picking glass out of my back from facing Graven.
Hell of a war that was. There is no doubt. Both those nights, if anybody didn't check those out, The World Is Yours 2 and Lil Psycho's Madhouse, please go check those out. Both incredible.
Let's not forget who is going to be facing me, though. Remember that gauntlet match? Who won it?
Gauntlet, fucking, it was a good one, fucking.
Who won
I'll
it?
find my notes.
Come on, Lawrence.
Hey, if I don't
Larry.
find my note quick enough, you can always just say it too. I mean, that
I
could also.
want the host to be prepared, Larry.
Well, I didn't have those notes out at the time, so
Gotta be quicker than that. Hercules, Hercules.
like I said, you have a voice too. You could
I
use it.
do, but I just
I
love fucking with you, man.
said nothing.
I love fucking with you, man. I want to bounce off you. Do you know what I
Want to
mean?
bounce off me?
Yeah,
What? Am I a trampoline now?
potentially. Do you want to dance in the ring, Larry?
Dance in the ring? Oh, we're gonna do an old school dance. So what are we doing? The capoeira or
No,
the
we're
teach
not
me how
doing
to
no
Dougie?
robot. I'm gonna smash you in the head with some light tube. Be prepared. No kidding. It was Lord Chaos. Um, Lord Chaos somehow overcame the odds and won the hardcore gauntlet. An RCL grunt.
Why do you say RCL grunts like that?
Because I've never heard of him until recently.
Really?
Yeah, never heard of the damn man until recently.
But you've had a close relationship with RCL.
Yeah, but I didn't pay attention to him.
He's never been there before, so he's new on the scene, like in
He's
general.
new to no. He's new to SPW, but I guess he's been around in RCL, and I guess I missed some of his matches. But he's been there a while too. I don't know how long, but I think it was a fluke, Larry. I do. I think it was a
That's
fluke,
your
Larry.
champion. One of your champions wants to come up. He's begging.
I don't. You know what? I don't think our national champion begs, Larry.
He's
But
wanting to come up though. So what do you want me to
if
say?
TJ Frost wants to come in here and chat, he can. First guest of the Anarchy Archives. But what was I on about? Yeah, RCL, man. Yeah, they got a good show. Uh-oh.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on, Mr. Frost?
Give me one. I gotta do something real quick.
Welcome to the Anarchy Archives, man.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, get a joint, man.
Okay, I had to connect my headphones.
Oh, okay.
I want to say congratulations, and I want to say um, thank you
Who?
for letting myself come to SPW and show our skills. It's very refreshing to me to come to a new league and you know having to prove what I say I am, the
Mhm.
destroyer, the king of the monsters, the Tokyo Ghoul and the international championship. Because I heard a lot of stuff that you were saying, and I agree with a lot of things, but I have a few things that I would like to add to what you were saying.
In
Um,
what regard?
in regards to two things. One, my eyes are set on that world title. I will have my name on that world title eventually. But it was something you said about being the hardcore icon, being the death match, the man in death match. We have this little match over here in Japan called the Tokyo City Death Match, which I have never lost a death match champion, a death match. I never decided to go for the title because I am the South American champion. However,
Haven't you been in
I
a Tokyo death match before, Logan?
I've heard of the Tokyo Towers death match. That shit's brutal. But never
well,
this. Hmm.
so what I did was I took the Tokyo Death Match match they had, which is basically like a hardcore match, but I stuck it inside Hell in a Cell, and
You're very
I
similar to
have been
David Tennant.
I have been in 5 of those death match matches, and I've only lost one. So I've been sitting and I've been listening, and whenever you want to have a challenger, I am more than happy to step
Well,
up.
here's a funny thing. You brought up Japan and all that. I was
Yes.
actually going to say this announcement, but I think it's perfect time as ever. But in November, SPW will be going to Japan for a deathmatch tour.
Well, okay, so with that being said, I am part of the SPW roster. I am also the commissioner of Dragon Pro. I would be honored if you guys use our arena for your tour.
We'll take a look at it later and we'll talk.
We can talk about it. I'm doing this whole world tour thing, and the world tour takeover show is like we go to our partner promotions, the ones that we are cool with, the ones that are we are a part of,
Mhm.
and if they allow us well, basically me, to use their arena for a show, I would love to do that. And in return, I would love for you guys to use one of my arenas for one of your shows. Anybody who comes to Japan. Um,
So you mean
I,
kind of like what I did for Little Psycho's Madhouse? We let Little Psycho use the arena we were using on our anniversary weekend.
Absolutely. I just finished my show for KCW. We did a takeover for KCW not that long ago. It hit like
It was
300
a
and
pretty
some
good
odd views.
show. If you did miss it,
It
go
was
check
a
it
great
out.
show.
Was
I
an
know
amazing show.
so far we have 3 scheduled dates. We could add more because me as an athlete gone to Japan before, I love it there. I never want to leave. So if you want to add more dates, go right ahead. We'll talk some business on that.
Absolutely, and
Because
I would
I've
love
been
for
looking for a while.
anybody from your roster is more than welcome to come over to have a match, a couple of matches. The regular Nitro shows, we kind of just keep it, to whoever wants to come in and be a part of Nitro. But the takeover shows, how I'm doing it is, let's say I use one of your arenas and one of your guys want to be a part of that show, not a problem. It's
Okay.
never a problem. Whatever's best for business. That's my theme. That's my saying for the entire 2K24 and 25. Whatever's best for business. And I feel like me and the Bedham Club being a part of people's promotions, and they want to get that spotlight, even to reach people that y'all don't have, because y'all have a lot of people. But even if it's for the people that you haven't reached,
Yeah,
it
we
would be
do.
awesome. Yeah, oh yes, absolutely. I mean, like, I kind of feel like this community has gotten a lot better when it comes.
Because I feel like, when we do a show, it's something special for everyone. There's always something different for everyone on our cards. And, I
One
think
second.
commentary does a great job of
Oh, I
trying
love the commentary on SPW. It's amazing.
Malcolm Vendetta's he's a prick.
Once I get,
Dude, those are
once
some of the best. Some of the greatest
I get my mic,
commentators are just straight pricks.
once I get my
What do you say?
mic fixed, once I get my mic fixed, I'll be able to do commentary. So what I did was I bought this mic. It's a boom mic. I got everything set up. So I was cleaning up one day, and I threw away the instruction manual on how to set up my mic. So I had to actually look up my mic and go to YouTube and see how to do it. And I mean, it is what it is. But once I get the mic situated, commentary is definitely coming. And
I have no doubt about that, but the commentary going right now for SPW, fire. JoJo, fire in IPW. Jack Graves, when he does it, fire.
Oh,
absolutely. And I
When
kind of
you do get it up, I have no doubt it will be fire. But until that day comes, man, I'll be waiting.
Well, at the same time too, I'm not the best when it comes to remembering moves.
Okay,
And
but nobody's gonna judge you. We're a gaming community. Who gives a
I
crap
can
what
care
you
less.
fucking say?
I can care less. I'm just gonna be funny as fuck.
Exactly. You be
I'm gonna
yourself.
judge
Don't
you.
give a fuck what other people say. You go up on commentary. Don't even remember what other people are saying. You're doing you, boo.
Larry, look, Medea. I'm gonna judge him. I'm kidding.
Doesn't mean that you're a professional judger either, Logan. You're a gaming community as well.
I'm
just saying, bro.
I'm still waiting. Well, I'm still waiting for a character from Logan to come over to Dragon Pro. He's been dragging his feet.
It's right
He's
there.
been dragging his feet. He's been dragging his feet for so long now. And
Wait. Has Logan refused to go over to your company? Is what you're saying?
No, me
Right
and
there.
him already talked about it. We already
Perfect.
talked about it. He's more than welcome to come over. He's just been dragging his feet on which character he's going to bring over. So when he does that, I'm cool with that.
Hell yeah.
You gotta earn my presence in Dragon Pro.
I am ready for it.
Really? Wow, we gotta earn your presence. I kind of feel like I did that already.
Hear that? You gotta earn it. How does one earn it? Well, he did challenge you to a match.
Well, I already earned his presence Just like he said, I'm his longest reigning international champion, and I plan on staying
What's good, Travis?
National. But you got it.
international champion. Yes, international champion, and I plan on staying that way. However,
For the
depending on what happens in the future, keep in mind, I'm going to put my name on that world title eventually. Now,
now which world title? Heavyweight or mine?
I don't care which one it is. I don't care which one it is.
Don't
I
tell
don't
him.
care
Don't
which
tell
one it
him.
is.
Let him pick. Don't tell him which one is which. Just tell him to
You
pick.
know what? I will give him an opportunity because we got a big opportunity a big show coming up in October.
Ooh.
We will be having a doubleheader weekend on the 25th and 26th in, I believe, Detroit.
Yes, welcome Ghost Edwards. If you've never checked out
What's up,
EPW,
Ghost?
go check them out.
First night, we will be having the 13 Ghost Deathmatch Tournament.
Ooh, I love that.
You might make your way into it. And if you win it, you can choose whatever title you want in the World Championship department.
Add me to that tournament because I want in. I want in.
Now, the fun part about this tournament is every first round match, there will be 4, are triple threat matches. I think it's something that has never been done. There's going to be a collective of deathmatch legends and hardcore guys or guys who think they're hardcore on the SPW roster.
Is this one of your people, Logan? Ty Duncan?
What the hell is going on? Yes, I went to school with that man.
Cool. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Brenda Mundo.
Well, like I said, I will be more than happy to put my name on that list. And
that is
actually a good matchup between you two. Definitely be a dream match for some.
That is if he's not national champion.
So he can't face you as the national champion? Is that what you're saying?
No, because I don't want. I no.
You don't want what?
No. Why? Because I don't want to mix up divisions.
I respect that.
To be clear, you did just disaccept his child. You did not accept his child.
No, I never said that. I will face him anytime.
Yes. But what's wrong with him being a champion? Are you afraid that he'll be a double?
I don't give a shit if he's a double.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
want to mix up divisions.
I'm just wondering what the problem is with him facing you when he already has a belt. Are you afraid that if you lose, he'll be beating you as a double champion?
All I'm saying is that if the opportunity comes up, I will take it.
I would love to see it. I don't care that you're a champion. If you become a double champion, because they're cuckoo. Or maybe you both put your titles on the line. Champion for champion.
That would be another notch in my belt. If I became a double champion, that would be another notch in my belt.
I'm just saying right there, you're both champions. Why not title for title? Winner take all.
You know what? Let me be fair.
Now see, I would love that.
I'm just saying it because it sounds like you don't want to face him, but you could. You really could, but you don't want to. You're saying you don't want to.
I never said I didn't want to. Now,
you said you don't want to mix up divisions when you could put him in a match.
Larry.
At the end of the day, we will do what's best for business.
I'm pointing out a fact, Logan. It's a freaking fact.
Larry, I'm going to spice things up. Even though I don't want it, it could be a possibility.
It should be. I'm actually gonna hashtag that. Winner take all. Logan versus Davis. Let's go. I mean Logan versus Frost. Let's go.
We'll see.
Whatever's best for business, I will do whatever's best for business.
I think that's
great. Let me tell you, Mr. Frost, you do have a title defense coming up on August 24th.
Ooh.
I understand that. Now, depending on whether or not I walk out, that's one thing. Now, I'm not saying if. When I walk out as champion, And I picked my international champion because, you got to have an ego a little bit. And I've been doing this way too long to not have an ego. So when I win and I walk out as champion, my eyes are set for that tournament. Because just like you said, I could either go for the world title or for your title. And it all depends. And it all depends on who's the champion. It all depends on the time frame. And it all depends on how I feel because I do things on my time. I do things when
I knew he was going to do that.
Like,
you both are like that in that sense. Jesus.
And that's why I feel like a match between us would be interesting because we both do things on our time. I've watched his matches. I've seen him. I've seen what he can do. The story that we can tell would be amazing. However, it's getting to that point. It's the focus. And my focus now is to, just like he said, to walk into that title match as the international champion and walk out as the international champion. And if I walk out as the international champion, if it's title for title, that is perfectly fine. We both have something to lose. But if I lose my title and I win that tournament, you have to understand one thing. I am a predator with nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. And if it comes down to that, I am going to capitalize on that situation. Now, make no mistake about it. If I lose, hey, man, I lost. It is what it is. But at the same time, I stepped up to one of the best. You are one of the best when it comes to the extreme, the hardcore, the deathmatch championships, the deathmatch titles. I've watched all of you. I've watched you. And you have done some things that even I haven't done yet.
Can I peel back the curtain a little bit?
Absolutely.
So that'll be, if you see me face Danny DeMonto at Little Psycho's Madhouse, that will be the last time I'd pull out Hardy era Slater ever for a while. Because I fucking did a swanton right off the ladder, and I'm still feeling it.
If you did not watch The World Is Yours and Little Psycho's Madhouse, please go watch those. Those were both fantastic events.
I think Psycho did a great job.
Ross was a part of it too.
Yeah, who the fuck did you? Oh, Anna Y. Jacob Anna Y.
Yeah. And he competed on both nights, yes?
No.
Oh, it's just the one night.
Yep.
Now, I also wanted to comment on something you said in your previous podcast, and how the women's division, and there was a couple things going on, and there was a couple of women that actually walking around, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, walking around like their shit don't stink, and walking around like they are the best.
Who are we talking about?
Whoever you were talking about on the last podcast, I can't remember.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying now. I'm just letting you know now. I have spoken to my Spider Queen. I have spoken to the Empress of Shadows, and she will be coming to SPW really soon.
All right.
And
I'm surprised she's not already there.
I'm surprised.
Well, the only reason why she hasn't shown up yet is she had some visa issues and something. She had something about her visa.
Okay.
But,
I was kind of left in the dark on that. I understand.
Well, I mean, at the same time too, it's more of the lines of if you want to peel back the curtain, 2K has really fucked my characters up when it comes to some of those updates. And then at the same time, it's like some people didn't buy certain things from the island, and I bought everything that I could buy when the island first came out. So I have pretty much everything that I need, but there are certain things that people don't have that I have to edit my characters, like tattoos and stuff like that. But she's already up on the CC on 2K25, and she will be accompanying me whenever you guys feel the need to download her. We are ready to go. She is ready to go. She's like me. She's a belt collector just like me. It's just going to get interesting after that.
Well, I'm also going to tell you that sometime in September, it's probably going to be the end of September, we will be doing a inter-promotional show. I think me and Larry already talked about that. I believe you
IWA.
IWA and RCL.
Nice. I like that.
We're just trying to boost the community here, man. You know, three companies booking, pitching ideas and having amazing matches under one roof. It's unspeakable.
Well, I would like to add Dragon Pro to that formula. So not just 3, you would have 4, and I would love to add us to that. You know, we have been doing our thing. We have grown. We have a lot of interesting talent, and I like the fact that all 3 promotions, just like you announced, like IWA and SPW and even Dragon Pro, we all got different superstars on our roster. So it would be an interesting show.
When's the next time you're going live, man?
Probably next weekend. I just got finished with a live like not that long ago.
He was literally just airing a show on the KCW arena.
Well, I'll be goddamn. I'll check that out here in a little bit.
Absolutely. And definitely watch so we had the co-main event. But watch the match before the co-main event. Before the main event, it was Frost versus Shane Leon. 20-minute Iron Man. It went the distance. My game has never went the distance, and it was a tie. I swear, I thought. Now the way the match ended, it came down to 4 seconds, and Frost was in a pen. It went to 1, 2. As soon as that match hit 0, she stopped counting.
So let's make. We're gonna talk business on that, but I wanna add Dragon Pro to somehow be involved in the Japan tour. In November.
Absolutely, bro. We definitely down with that. We would love to be a part of that because at the end of the day, for me, it's all about having fun. It's all about what's best.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna try to do Kurikan Hall or something like that. It's gonna look like a Big Japan fucking arena, if you know Big Japan. But,
there we go. People don't understand the time and effort that we put into making all of these shows and making sure our rosters are situated and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like we do this because we love it.
Drew Blood, an indie hardcore wrestler, competes out on the West Coast, mostly in California.
Welcome, Drew Blood. Welcome.
Yeah, he's nuts. Check out his match.
Oh, I know who he is. You don't even need to say anything, Logan. That man is a legend in my eyes.
The man, he had an amazing match at Crimson Crown about a couple months back. Lead buckets.
He had a match not too long ago, too.
Where at? Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, he's a beast anywhere he goes. It's incredible. It's insane.
Interesting. I like that.
Hope to see him soon. But yeah, we got a lot in store to close out 2025. Like I said, you will be probably seeing a very familiar face in August or at the end of August. And I will be making that a Full Metal Mayhem match. Every object underneath the ring will be made
and we
of
just
metal.
had one not too long ago at the last event.
I love those matches. Y'all bleed easy.
I have a special match. So I have a special match that I made not that long ago once WWE introduced the light tubes. So I call it the lights out match. It's basically a KO match. Every weapon under the arena under the ring is a light tube, and it's not that many people have survived that match, and it's crazy.
So I'm being told the winner of that 13 Ghost tournament will go on to get a World Mayhem Championship match the following night.
Wow.
And Hunter's coming too.
Wow, that's a big announcement there. There's a lot of big announcements on this first ever Anarchy Archives. And I just have to say before the show is out, this will be the 100th YouTube video on the YouTube page for the Shadowed City.
Well, you've been doing a great job, Mr. Larry, and we all appreciate the time and effort that you put into this.
Oh, I love doing this. I love doing this, helping you guys out any way I can. It's a dream for me.
You know,
and also getting to learn some road stories from pro wrestlers, another dream. Because I've learned from already 6. I already have one coming up
Jack Graves
on the 7th of this month.
Heavyweight champion.
Yes, Jack motherfucking Graves.
Mr. Jack Graves is our deathcore champion over here in Dragon Pro.
And he also holds it in ICW. He's been having it over there as well.
Oh, absolutely. This man is a beast. He's a blood collector.
All the Graves are.
Yes.
I only have one. I have Britt, but we'll see where she fits in August 24th.
I can't wait to see where you put him. Jack Graves is a competitor, a fighter. No matter who you put him up against, he's always there to work and ready for blood.
Yep. I mean, he right when he came in the door, he fought Matt Tremont.
Yes, I do remember. That was the first match poster I ever said I saw by you guys. Was literally that one.
That
was literally the first match poster I ever saw that's caught me to FPW.
Like in Mayhem, right?
If that's what it was. Like, it looked like a carnival type scene in the background.
Welcome to the Strange, which will be returning in January.
Yes. I love this. I'm getting this down. SPW Return of the Strange, January. You got the crossover tour, and you got the deathmatch tour. Gonna be awesome.
Japan, December, we want to close out big and expand, as we talked about earlier.
Most definitely, and the companies that you have supporting you along the way, you have a great deal of people that have your back through this journey. And SPW, with it just being a year old, it's going to go on to 5 years, guaranteed, and even more after that, and even more after that.
I guarantee that, and I co-sign on that as well. I've always said that. I've always said that there's a handful of promotions that I take pride in, and I take great pleasure of being in. And ever since my debut, which, by the way, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the way this guy, the former international champion, put out an open challenge.
Yep.
Put out an open challenge. And nobody knew who was going to take that challenge. Everybody thought it was somebody from the roster.
Welcome, and JoJo of IPW.
And then I come walking out. I walk out with the title. And I've said this time and time again. Huh?
What did commentary say when you walked through the curtain?
They couldn't believe it. They were shocked as well.
Yeah. I think they almost dropped stool and get their pants.
I say it like this. Whether people like me or they don't like me, whether they like the character or they don't like the character, they have to agree on 2 things. 1, I bring ratings, and 2, I am that shock value.
You did. You shocked me because I didn't see you personally. Like peeling back, I didn't know you were there.
It was
I
fun.
really didn't know you were fucking there. I'm sitting
Hey,
here
the
thinking, all right, maybe one of the righteous from Travell Daniels crew there, man. I thought they were gonna fucking come in like Orlando or Dellin or whatever. No, no, that didn't happen. I don't know where the fuck you came from. I don't think you were in the bathroom doing any drugs.
No, see, what happened was I
You're
was
not
on the
that part.
phone. I was on the phone with the owner, and I had just landed there. I was on my way to go get something to eat, and he was like, "Hey, bro, why don't you swing by and sign that contract, and why don't you come through and make yourself known?" And I made myself known, and all I gotta say is, for everybody who doubted me, can you see me now? Nobody could really see me because I've always been that prize fighter. I've always, been that opportunist. And like I said, to the former champion, don't ever make an open challenge for anybody because you never know who's gonna answer that challenge.
The Backseat Boys answered, were mystery opponents kind of accepting, jumping at opportunity for the tag belts. The Kogars answered the open challenge not too long ago. They didn't win, but it was a hell of a match. I can still smell the iron. And I don't recall issuing an open challenge yet, but never say never. I got my hands full for August.
Me personally, I never do open challenges because I do it like this. I never accept challenges, and I never declare challenges unless that person sparks my interest. Unless that person shows me that they have what it takes to stand against me on the other side of that ring. Because I've been all over the EFED, and there's been a lot of people that have, when I walk through the door, they're like, "Oh, we want to challenge you."
No.
And to me, it's like, I don't care how long you've been there. I don't care what titles you had. Just know that when I walk in, I am arrogant, I am conceited, I am egotistical, I am an opportunist, but I am, and I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am everything that I say I am.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Can you explain how you lost the national championship on Carnage TV against Isaac Angel? Remember, you're the only two-time national champion. He was the reason. Explain, how could you do that? What happened? What? Off day?
Everybody has an off day every now and then. It was jet lag. I had some bad sushi. It was,
It was the bad sushi.
You know what? You can also blame the heat because we were in San Antonio.
No, I mean, I don't make excuses whenever I lose. Sometimes
I was going to say,
people have
is he really going to excuse about the heat right here?
I mean,
well, everybody has a bad night every now and then. However, I may have lost it
against him,
but I won it back.
And a beautiful ladder match, if anybody remembers that. I think that was the SPW Resurrection, Carnage TV Resurrection show.
And the one thing that people have learned in the past, that if you put me in a ladder match, 9 out of 10 I'm going to win. Only because I don't focus on beating that person up. I focus on getting that ladder, climbing it, and getting my belt and going home.
So basically, you're admitting that you are a whore for ladders.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna give you a little prime. I'm gonna give you a very good example. I was a Money in the Bank on BWC. Everybody was like, "Oh, there's no reason for him to be in here because he's not gonna win." Blah blah blah. And everybody was fighting, and I ran and grabbed that, and I ran and grabbed a briefcase in IPW. In IPW. I didn't even want to be in the match. I was content with sitting and catering and watching the matches, letting everybody else have their time to shine. But the roster wanted me in that because they wanted me to get that L so bad. And what happened? I won the briefcase, cashed in the briefcase, and won the title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just what I do. It's what I do. And there are, everybody has their kryptonite. Everybody has their bumps in the road, and everybody has done it. You've done it. I've done it. Eddie Walker has done it. I know you're not Eddie Walker, but still, I'm gonna use him as an example. But we all had our bumps and bruises along the way. But at the end of the day, everybody knows how our characters act and how our characters are in certain matches. And if people don't, and if people can't understand that I am a opportunist and I'm going to take every opportunity that I can, that's on you. That's on you.
That brings it to the point. If you manage to make it through August and September with the national belt, I'll break my own rule that I've used for 5 years and let a champion enter a tournament.
You got yourself a deal there, buddy.
It's the era for change, right? Year 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? If you manage to be national champion, by the way, I know who your fucking challenger is going to be. And it will be Jacob Anawai on August 24th. And that match.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. August 24th. Jacob Anawai and CJ.
Full Metal Mayhem.
Full Metal Mayhem for the belt. Yes? For the belt?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, for the belt.
All I gotta say is good luck to my opponent.
Well,
pack a healthy lunch because it's gonna be a long day for you.
You did face him at the World Is Yours 2. There was many, many moments where I thought during that Relaxed Rules match that he was going to take that belt from you. And it wasn't, I wasn't doubting you, but the height and the power that Anawai has. It looked like it looked like at some point he had you outsmarted. He slowed you down because you are fast. You're very fast. You're about as fast as me. So, I mean, how'd you? What was going through your head at that moment? Where I believe you were fucking bleeding all over the place through the mask.
Was this the same guy that cut that promo on me on the page and told me that I wasn't worth the time or effort to get to know?
Was he a member of the Lost Souls?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that was Jacob Anawai.
Okay, well, he's all talk and no action. He can say whatever he wants because at the end of the day, I won. I walked out. He didn't. He talked a lot of shit, and he couldn't hold up. He couldn't hold up to his expectations. He actually bored me with his rambling of his promo. And the next time I get him in the ring, it's not going to be my blood running all over the place. It's going to be his. Matter of fact, I'm not just going to make him tap. I'm going to make him quit. I'm going to put him on the shelf. And so
you're going to make him say the words, "I quit"?
Yes. Not even "I quit." I'm going to make him say the words, "I had enough."
Oh.
Ring the bell.
Well,
because this is the same guy. This is the same guy who ran his mouth, who wrote a very long promo against me. And then when I answered his promo, the response I got was, "I'm not worth the time or effort to get to know. But I beat you. I whipped you like the bitch you were, and I put you behind me. So don't run your mouth to me."
Apparently, he's not done with you. He has a grudge.
Well, I don't. Oh, he's not done with me. He's gonna be done with me on the next match because I'm going to break
August
him.
24th.
And if I'm going to break him. I'm gonna make him say I quit. I'm gonna make him say that he's had enough. And at the end of the match, he's going to admit, just like everybody else, that I am everything that I say I am: the Destroyer, the King of the Monsters, the Tokyo Ghoul. And he has no choice but to fall in line or to be broken like everybody else.
I'm going to meet in the middle with you. You're so confident, we're going to make it a submission death match.
You really don't want to do that.
Yes, I
You
really
really
do.
don't want to. You really do that?
I mean, if what it sounds like you're saying all this, I mean, you should be able to back it up then. So you should have no problem with this.
I
I'm
am
not
a
the one-
I know
submission
you are.
specialist.
I know you are. That's what I've even stated to him. But I don't want to hear no, "Oh, I'm not doing it," because I would not expect you to deny. Would you?
Oh, I never deny that. Put me in a match that I am comfortable with. Put me in a match that I am comfortable with. I'm going to make. Man, but I'm not even going to make you say I quit. I'm going to make you quit. I'm going to tap you out. I'm going to stick my fingers down your throat with that mandible claw, and I'm going to make you choke on your own words.
That is
if he has anything to say about it, oh well. You know what? I'm gonna pull a line that he has said. He's not worth my time on getting to know. He's just another notch in my belt and move on. So when I'm done with him and he's just a stepping stone like he is, and let's say he even beats me. He can beat me. I can care less. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing God's work. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing God's work. I am the Destroyer. I am the King of the Monsters. Hey, I might have to do a Make-A-Wish every now and then, but I'm not giving up this title without a fight. And I refuse to lose to somebody who ran their mouth like they had.
I'm loving it. But, I mean, for real, CJ Frost has been one hell of a champion since he regained it for the second time at the Resurrection show against Isaac Angel. And both matches were unbelievable. I would love to see a third one down the road. Maybe next year. 'Cause next year, the future is bright. Now bring me that Horizon.
All I gotta say is that I enjoy my time in SPW. I love it over there. You guys put on an amazing show. Regardless,
and you're on here for the debut of Anarchy Archives, courtesy of Logan.
Absolutely, and I want to say to Mr. Logan, I want to say to the owners. No, I want to say to Mr. Logan, I want to say to the owners of SPW. Mm-hmm. I am going to bring prestige and honor and respect to whatever title that I hold. I have done that with the International Championship. I have put prestige and honor on there because I look at it like this. It doesn't matter who put your name on that title. It all depends on what you do with that title when you have it.
How much does DJ Frost weigh, real quick?
He weighs 240 pounds, 245 or something like that.
Okay, fair enough. Because I'm going to be going around and trying to find some of the best junior heavyweights in the world.
Now, if you want to talk about junior heavyweights now, I got a few junior heavyweights on my roster that would love to come over there and put on a show. This is where, to me, this is where the partner the promotion, the promotion thing comes in. I have a junior heavyweight division, men and women, and I have a lot of junior heavyweights that would love to do something like that. So you just let me know what you need, and we can talk business, bro. We can talk shop whenever.
Hell yeah.
You are more than welcome because you are. I believe you're in my Dragon Pro chat. You are more than welcome.
I am not.
You're not? Oh,
No.
we need to fix that. We need to fix that because you anybody from my junior heavyweight division to come over there and showcase their skills, showcase what they got going on. Because at the end of the day, to me, as long as everybody's having fun, as long as you're having fun, I'm having fun, and both our companies are thriving, I'm cool with that, bro. Let's have fun. Let's get it going. That's all I say.
Oh yeah.
That's what this is all about, having fun, forming unity, making bonds. We move stronger together than apart. And we have had such an incredible time here on the Anarchy Archives first show, I would say.
I could say so.
Absolutely.
It stopped
Well,
raining.
do we have any more announcements we would like to get out of the way before we end it?
Main thing is the announcements for our next show, Violence No Matter What, on August 24th, will be coming within the next couple of days. We got a loaded card coming your way. I promise you that.
Hell yes. Hell yes. I can't wait to see it,
Debut.
and we can't wait for the crossover as well.
Yep, September.
Absolutely. I can't wait for that. That's going to be dope. Like,
And I can't wait for the
said,
SPW Japanese Deathmatch Tour.
That will be in November. The dates will be announced as soon as we can figure them out. But we're aiming at Hurricane Hall.
That will be a grand spectacle, especially for SPW. I've seen many of events pulled out of there, and I can't wait to see SPW go there and make their presence known in Japan.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I can't wait. I haven't been there since 2021, and it sucks. But that's for another episode.
Well, Mr. Frost, would you like to say anything before we get off?
Not really, unless you feel like going over the KCW show that I did. But other than that, I'm good.
Well, this is for SPW Archives. We could do that on Keeping It 100.
There you
go. Now, everybody.
Oh, I walked away from my phone. What did you say?
I said we could do that on Keeping It 100. This is Anarchy Archives.
Absolutely. Let me know what y'all want to do, and I'm cool with it. Other than that, thank you, gentlemen, for letting me come up.
No problem. Big Mr. Logan.
I want to say congratulations to Mr. Logan. I want to say that I am happy to be your international champion. Like I said, the Spider Queen is coming with me. She's going to make some noise in that women's division, and let's rock and roll. That's all I got to say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from both gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for the first episode of Anarchy Archives. We will see you for the next episode. Peace out.